Hey guys, Kimmy Vapes here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another review for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Joyetech Exceed D19 Starter Kit. So let's go ahead, have a vape, and we'll go down and I'll show you what comes in the package. Okay, and here it is, the Exceed D19 Starter Kit by Joyetech. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what comes inside. First thing you'll see here is you have some papers. You have the Joyetech card that shows you how to fill the tank that comes on the D19. If you flip it over, it explains the 2 coils that the D19 comes with, and the recommended airflow and the amount of wattage output that the battery is actually putting through the coil. So that's really nice. You have some Exceed Joyetech stickers, a user's manual and warning guide for the atomizer tank, and a user manual and warning guide for the battery. And then finally we have the battery, which comes with a coil install. And I have already been using this one, so the coil inside has some juice in it, but I emptied the tank. Inside your box, you're going to find that you get your spare glass O-rings, USB charging cable, nice very long USB charging cable, and the direct lung coil head. Now, as you saw what just happened to me, depending on which end of that box you open, things could come flying out. So because there is a glass tank inside the box, be careful when you're opening it, just in case that glass tank comes flying out with that USB charger. Okay, and here, let's go ahead and take a look. Here we have the device itself. It is a 2-piece device with a tank and a battery. The battery is 1500 milliamp hours, and it gets the name D19 because it is 19 millimeters in diameter. It has just one single button. 5 clicks will turn it on, and 5 clicks will turn it off. You'll notice that there is a light here which flashes when you turn it on. Not sure if that's coming up on the camera. There we go. It's like an orangish red light, and if we take off the tank, we can go ahead and see that light. There is a clear plastic disc at the top of the battery, and that's what allows you to see the light when your tank is on. And when you press the button, your light will flash, and then if it stays on, that shows that the battery has a full charge. As the battery drains, that light will blink. First it will blink slow, indicating that you have 70% of your battery left, and then it will get faster as the battery drains. Also, interestingly, this battery does have 2 modes that you can put it in. So the first mode is the orange light here, and that is the controlled mode. And what that does is it supposedly will control your voltage as the battery drains. So you'll get consistent voltage from your battery all the way till it's dead. The other mode, and in order to change modes, well, 5 clicks to turn it off, and then hold down the button, and now you'll see the light's white. And this is your direct output mode. In the direct output mode, you get what battery is left. So if you have a full battery, you're getting the full voltage from that battery, and as the battery drains, the voltage drops and you're only getting that voltage. Now we'll talk more about this up top, but I really didn't see any difference between those 2 modes, but Joyetech did offer it on this device. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tank. The tank, of course, is also 19 millimeters in diameter. It's a 2 mil capacity. You have your what looks to be Delrin mouthpiece, which also is the top cap. So we'll go ahead and take off that Delrin mouthpiece there. So you can see it's sort of a 510 opening, but it is an all-in-one piece, top cap and mount and drip tip. Has two very wide opening, kidney-shaped openings for your fill ports. And you see right down the center, that is your coil. Now I do have the mouth to lung coils in here. We'll go ahead and take this apart and I'll show you. The glass just sits on O-rings. Usually when I take it apart, the glass stays on the bottom O-rings as they seem to be a little bit tighter. And to remove it, I give it a nice little twist and then pull. I don't like to pull straight. I like to kind of just turn it around. It helps to give a little bit. And then there is your coil head. The coil head simply installs by screwing into the vase, like so. So when you do need to change a coil head or you're putting in your coil head, the tank will have to be empty in order to change the coil head. And because this is the mouth to lung, it has a very small opening in the top of the coil. This is to help restrict the airflow. Now the airflow is also restricted by using this airflow control on the side, which has only one airflow opening. And you get a choice between three small air holes and one larger airflow slot. Now, Joyetech recommends that the airflow slot is for the direct lung coil, and then the three small air holes are for the mouth to lung airflow. And you can actually close those small holes off to just one hole and make it a very restricted mouth to lung. And this airflow control ring is just held on with a little rubber gasket. So if you turn your gasket there, you can see the gasket blocks off the airflow as well. I noticed sometimes when I was sliding my airflow ring, it would move a little bit and my gasket would stay over the airflow. So on the inside of the airflow control ring, there are little notches for that gasket to sit in, and just make sure, like, if you change the coil in that airflow ring, because once you take the tank apart, that airflow ring can move freely. Just make sure when you're reassembling it that you place that O-ring back on with the gasket lined up. Okay, our coil's back in. Go ahead and place our tank back on. And that tank, once you seat that tank down on those O-rings, it pushes that airflow control ring down as well. Just like I said, make sure your gasket is lined up with that airflow control ring before you tighten everything down. And the top cap screws down into the top of the coil, holding the tank together. And then the top cap / drip tip here, that is made of Delrin, so you're screwing Delrin threads into stainless steel. So make sure when you place your cap on, give it just a half of a turn backwards till you feel those threads catch, and then you can go ahead and screw it down. That way you don't accidentally strip the Delrin, because if you strip that, it's going to be unusable because it works as the mouthpiece as well as the top cap. And just to take a look at the other coil real quickly, I'll go ahead and show you. This is the direct coil. It has a gold barrel instead of a stainless steel or silver barrel, so it's easy to recognize the difference. You'll also notice it has much larger wicking ports there because there is going to be more wattage pushed through this coil because it is lower ohms. And as well as you'll also notice there's a much bigger opening at the top where your airflow passes through as well, and that's what allows it to be a direct lung. Let's go ahead and screw my tank onto my battery and we'll fill it up. And today I'm going to be vaping Razzie Clowns by TGS Vapes Cloud Juice. And this is a 70/30 VG/PG and 3 milligram nic, and I'm using it in the mouth to lung coil setup, and I've had no problems with this coil wicking and keeping up with me, even with this thicker e-liquid. Just place the opening of the tip into that opening. Fill it all the way up. Screw your top cap down. And there you have it. The Joyetech Exceed D19 starter kit. Let's go back up top and I'll give you my thoughts about it. Okay, that was the up close of the Joyetech Exceed D19. So what are my thoughts about it? I love this little starter kit. For an advanced vapor like myself, I don't always want a big setup. I don't always want to carry around an RDA or an RTA or any kind of rebuildable. Sometimes I just want something with pre-built coil heads. I don't want to go through a lot of juice, and this is exactly what I need for that. It's very conservative on e-liquid because it's small, very low wattage. It's very easy to use, simple. You can turn it off, put it in your pockets. Very easy to carry around. It's great for beginners and for advanced people that are looking for a conservative vape. It offers both mouth to lung and direct lung, which I think is great for a beginner. The fact that there are so many people coming onto the vape market, they're trying to quit smoking, and sometimes the vape shops offer them, they go straight towards like a big baby beast tank on top of an alien or something like that, and it's too much airflow for them. Or vice versa, they get a small little mouth to lung device and they don't like the tight draw. So I like that Joyetech came out with a product that offers two coils, both mouth to lung and direct lung. Now I will say the direct lung is a very restrictive direct lung. It's not like Clouds Bro. This is a low wattage device with only a 1500 milliamp hour battery. Speaking of the battery, with the mouth to lung coil, because we're only pulling about 8 to 13 watts off that coil, I get almost an entire day, and maybe I fill my tank twice using this device alone. That is great for if you're looking to conserve e-liquid and you're looking for something that's pocket friendly. You can take it out. It's discreet. It's not big clouds, but it is satisfying, at least for the way I like to vape. And then if you want something that you can direct lung, you have the option of the direct lung coil with that slotted airflow. It gives you a little bit more watts. I think it's 30 watts is the max that it'll push through that coil. So it is still a rather cool vape for a direct lung. But for me, it was enough to be pleasurable as a direct lung device as well. The only cons that I had for it is the Delrin top cap / drip tip. The fact that they chose to make the drip tip and the top cap all one piece. Of course, we've moved away from metal drip tip, so I can understand why they chose Delrin for the drip tip, but unfortunately that also meant that the top cap was going to be Delrin, and Delrin screwing into stainless steel threads means there's a possibility of stripping, and once you strip it, that'll be the end of it. So I kind of wish they would have done a removable 510 drip tip and kept the top cap as stainless steel. However, so far I've had no problems at all with threading on this device. And the only other con I have, it's not really a con, it's more of like a question mark. And that is the two modes that Joyetech offers on this device. The control mode and the direct mode. I could not see any difference in battery life or the feeling of the vape with control mode and direct mode. I kind of feel like they may have missed the mark there. I see that they're trying to offer something to vapors that may want to use the actual voltage of the battery, but I think it was kind of a fail. And I also noticed DJLSB Vapes here on YouTube released a review of the D19, and he went more technical with it, and he actually has some charts and graphs on this battery and what Joyetech calls their control and their direct mode. His findings were pretty much the same. So if you want, you can go check out DJ LSB Vapes on YouTube and watch his review to see the stats that he came up with on his testing. And as far as where you can get the Joyetech Exceed D19, I got mine from vapesourcing.com, and it is currently on their website for $27.44, and they have a 5-pack of coil for $9, which is the cheapest I have found of all the sites for the coils is $9. So that's a really great buy. $30 plus a 5-pack of coils, and that will set you up for a couple of months for a great little pocket carry device. So thanks again, you guys, for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're not already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you can get notified when I upload my next video. Thank you again, guys. Have a great day. Bye.